What a relief. Chelsea sneaked it. A tough London derby away at Tottenham, and the Blues came out with a 1-0 win thanks to a killer interception from Moises Caicedo and a beautiful finish from João Pedro. I'm back with my reaction, and tonight we will look at how the game unfolded, who stepped up, and what this win really means. If you're a true Chelsea fan and you want honest reactions, hit subscribe and let's get into it. From early on, it was a cagey affair. Both teams were kind of sizing each other up because they weren't really sure. Yeah, because Tottenham had a new manager, so Chelsea weren't really too sure what they were going to do and how different they were from the Orange Ball before. But that didn't stop Chelsea from having most of the possession in the first 20 minutes, and they carried the greater threat. Then, around the 34th minute, the moment arrived. Moises Caicedo came in deep, forced a mistake from Van der Ven, and then he slid the ball to João Pedro, who made no mistake from 8 metres, slotting it top corner. There we go, 1-0 lead. That was that. From there, Chelsea sort of just skated along. They could have done more. They had chances that they squandered, but they really should have executed those chances because Tottenham barely threatened. I had a look. They only had 3 shots all game, and of which only 1 was on target. So we really should have sunk them. But oh well. Then in the second half, Chelsea defended very well. They stayed compact and made Spurs chase. There were a few nervy moments, but Sanchez made some smart saves. And then once again, we saw chances we should have scored, but squandered. Like in the 93rd minute, I think it was. Wasn't Pedro Neto. Yeah, João Pedro forces, I'm pretty sure, Kevin Danzo off the ball, crosses it to Jamie Gittins, who then and instead of slotting it into an open goal, he sends it over the bar. Stuff like that should be fixed, but we'll get onto that in my talking points. Anyway, we managed to hold on until the final whistle, and the game ended 1-0 to Chelsea. Now we move on to my talking points. Firstly, Moises Caicedo once again proved he was a beast. He was a monster out in that midfield. His interception for the goal sums up his impact tonight, I think. Without his press and physicality, that goal might not have come. He was that good, and he deserves the Man of the Match award. He is my Man of the Match for this game. And then, I alluded to it before, and I'll go back to it now. Speaking of the goal, we really should have scored more. Like in the last 10 minutes, Jamie Gittins and João Pedro both had good chances to score that they both squandered. And like I said before, Gittins had a tap in that he somehow sent over the bar. I think everyone was wondering why that didn't go in. But yeah, the attack needs sharper edges. We cannot keep relying on 1-goal margins if we want to challenge for the title. Especially Arsenal, who are somehow 7 points clear. I had a look before I started recording, and the way Arsenal are going, they could actually break our record for least amount of goals conceded in one season, because they've only conceded 3 goals so far this season. And I've checked, and we would need to beat them 6-0 in both legs for us to actually have a chance to keep that record. So, yeah, there's that. But going back to the original topic and getting more goals and stuff, that will come with like more experience and more training. But I also do think it will also help when Cole Palmer actually returns from injury, because he in the last 2 seasons he has definitely been a main source of goals. And yeah, no more words need to be said about him. Anyway. Moreover, winning this game also builds belief, and this should build momentum for our next few games. So, looking ahead, can this keep us in the running for top 4 and Champions League football? I think so, because at the time of recording we are 5th in the table, and we may go down further depending on the results tomorrow. But I think we have Wolves at home next, then Burnley. Wolves at home next in the league, then Burnley. Those are our next 2 games in the Premier League, and our immediate next game is Karabag in the Champions League. I'm pretty sure. I should know this, but I don't. Yeah, Qarabağ, Wolves, then Burnley straight after the international break. So, yeah, they aren't very difficult games. So except maybe Qarabağ. Actually, no, Qarabağ have actually been good in the Champions League. I know Maresca will definitely rotate the squad for some of them, but it just depends which games. Okay, seeing how we have Barcelona straight after Burnley, he'll probably rotate the team for that game. But yeah, we have Qarabağ next in the Champions League, then Wolves at home in the Premier League. They aren't very difficult games, but even then, I hope we can take the momentum from this win and win not by only one goal, but by a whole lot more. But that's the hope. But anyway, it was a big win tonight. Hopefully, there are a lot more of those to come. Those are my thoughts on the game. It was overall quite good, but I really just wish we'd scored more. That's probably the main thing. But that's all I really have. Thank you all so very much for watching. Probably the two of you that actually watch this. But anyway, please be sure to like and subscribe if you want more football content like this. And if you're a Chelsea fan, you should definitely subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Up the Chels.